Hey y'all, it's Sunday here in North Carolina. A little rainy, a little overcast. Not too bad though. Got everything cut around here today. Yeah, this grass in front of me looks bad. That's where I used to have a flatbed gooseneck. Not much I can do about that. Just look beyond that and you can see some pretty good grass. So anyway, doing normal stuff around here this weekend. Thought I'd take just a minute and do a quick follow-up on the new Holland C232 track loader. So I've had this thing now for a couple months. I've put about 16 hours on it, which is not a lot for those of you that know and run equipment. That's hardly any time. But to be honest with you, I kind of piddle with this thing. It has some legitimate farm use, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this time of year, I'm just kind of piddling with it. I'm not using it that much. It'll see a lot more use in the fall, winter, moving hay around, doing different things. And I have some other stuff planned for it too. But I do just want to say, so far I love it. I mean, it's an awesome piece of equipment. I like everything about it. Back when it was sloppy in the wintertime, it did just what it's supposed to do with these wide tracks, and it just floated along in any muddy situation I had around here. Anyway, I've got a lot of loamy soil, so it's not too terribly muddy even when it's sloppy and wet around here. But I like it. So so far, what's that mean? So far, no issues. Which is a lot more than I can say for my first tractor that I had, my 4052R. The last two pieces of equipment I've bought have been good the first several months I've owned them. So I probably should stop talking about that, so that luck will change. But I like it, and you know, I've seen a lot of goofy videos on here with I saw one where a guy rated the New Hollands like with an F because he said you couldn't get to it to service it. He said you couldn't open the back door. Well, that dummy, of course you can. You think New Holland would make a piece of equipment that you couldn't open the back door to get to it when all the other manufacturers are doing that? That makes no sense. So anyway, obviously you can do that. I just did it. So anyway, I'll move on. Just it rubbed me wrong because that guy was saying that stuff. It annoyed me. But no leaks, no problems, good to go. Let's move inside. I do want to, if there's one thing I could pick, that was loud. If there's one thing I could pick on with this piece of equipment, it's this easy EH system. Let me show you. I've shown it to you in my original video or original review, but and this is me being really picky. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I have 24.7 hours. I got it with 10, so I've put almost 15 hours on it. So when you get in the tractor, it powers up this panel, like y'all can see right here. Power, you hit the power, and that, if it's cold, you'll see your glow plug light come on. It's warm here today. Then you hit start to start the loader. All right, you probably heard it crank up. No big deal. Hot in here. I'm gonna turn the air on. Again, it's fine. It's fine. But you know, comparing it to the 300 series that they have out now that have a panel and maybe even some of the John Deere stuff. I looked at John Deere a little bit, and Kubota was fine too, but I don't know. I just didn't like the local dealer. But it's probably picky, but it's a little bit clunky too when you want to go in and change some of the settings. So if you want to change the settings around, you know, how quickly your hydraulics respond, well, that's not intuitive at all. I've got to watch a video. I have to go in and watch a YouTube video every time I want to do that because I can't figure it out. I can't retain that information to be able to go in and do it. So, but I mean, I get it. This was kind of a transitional year or setup here when they were in between analog going to panels, and obviously I knew it when I bought it, so I can't complain. But I'm just saying, if you're looking at one that's got the easy EH system, just get in there and mess around with it. Make sure you're comfortable with it. I mean, that's what I did, and I was fine. So, and some people don't like this throttle. I love this throttle. I think this throttle's awesome. The new one I think has like these are my lights right here, the light control. The new throttle's right in here somewhere, and it's a knob. No, I don't like that. This is good to me. I can just grab it right there. It's right here at my loader hand. So that's perfect. I don't have any complaints about that throttle. I think that's awesome. And then here on the other side, you got your switch that you hit when you're decoupling your attachments. That just lets you know you're in fast mode. That's if you have a rotating blinker or a blinker. I don't have any of that, or flashing light, and hazards, and then windshield wipers. So all in all, like I said, it's very spoiled sounding, but I do like it. But if I had one thing to pick on, I would just say, just take a pause when you're looking at the EZ-EH. Make sure you're good with it, and look at the 300 series that has the panel and the backup camera and all that, and it is awesome. And make sure that you don't want to do that. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you on here next time.